Good morning. Good morning, Kasia. Good morning, everybody. This is another session that I am recording today because I have something to say and I like to do it. And this is a form of therapy for me to fix something in my life that I thought for a long time wasn't working. Okay. This is a form of therapy that is meant to uh, that wants to fix part of me wants to fix the relationship with myself. Okay. Because this is what I reckon I need. There is a lack of relationship with myself. I've I have a feeling that I've lost a connection with myself, and in order to do what's right, I need to make some changes in my life. Okay, and this is what I want to do, and I'd like to show it that it is possible. Okay, I don't know if anyone is also interested in doing it and in making some changes, because it's really difficult to say. Okay, because everybody's always smiling on Facebook. Okay, and everybody seems to be happy with their lives. Okay, however, I know that although I smile in a picture, okay, because this is what you do, there is a piece that is missing in my life, and I just want to find it. Okay. And the reason why I'm recording myself is just because I sort of feel that this is the right thing to do. Okay. Excuse me. Today, I had a nice thought a moment ago. Uh, mm, and those thoughts come to me when I'm on my own. Okay. This is something I was never allowing myself to do. And thanks to the fact that I am now, I've corrected that behavior, I've corrected that and I've changed that. I get those little ideas, and I can become a little bit more creative. Okay, creative in the sense of doing something with my life that is going to make me feel proud, satisfied, uh, and peaceful and calm. Okay, because this is what and healthy. What I think a natural state of every human being is to be happy and healthy. And because I was not happy and I was not healthy, then it sort of pushed me to reflect on why. Okay, because this is one of my favorite questions. Why something is not the way I think it should be. Okay, so my little thought was of a kitten. Okay, a kitten, a fluffy kitten that is there somewhere, hiding underneath sofa. Okay, and it doesn't want to come out. Okay, and the reason why this kitten doesn't want to come out is unknown. Okay, unknown to me. However, I can only think of some, but I get that kitten. Okay, and I know that the kitten's been through a lot. Okay, because it's not very trusting. Okay, it's got some scratches. I can see that there's some fur missing. Okay, it's got some scratches on its face. It could be through the head because of the hedge, but it could be because of other cats that scratched him. Okay, and this kitten is also very scared. Okay, scared that something that happened to it might happen again. Okay, and in order to uh, sort of help this kitten, okay, because obviously it's cute and it's sweet and it deserves love, okay, because it's suffering and I can tell that it needs some care and love and attention and everything else that is good and positive, that's going to make it feel better and make it feel healthy, and make it feel like it's a kitten again, I need a lot of patience, and I need a lot of time, okay? And I need a lot of attitude that is going to be open to any form of behavior that might come out of this kitten during the process of healing, okay? And that the process of healing is going to be a long term, okay? And now, if I took this kitten out forcefully, okay, from underneath the sofa and made it out, made it come out, and try and force it to play with other kittens, okay, and be angry with it for not smiling and not being a happy kitten, okay, then what who would have made me? Okay, what kind of person would I be if I forced this kitten, literally this wounded little kitten that is scared, to pretend that it's happy and play with other kittens, come out there and then have a strop with the kitten because it doesn't behave the way I want them to. And what kind of person would I be if I not let this kitten heal first before it's actually started to feel like it's safe again, it's okay to come out, it's okay to start exploring, and it's okay to learn from the point where it's at, okay? Well, I like to now I like to think of myself as this kitten in the past, okay? And the lack of compassion and the lack of understanding that I had for myself, it was pretty immense, okay? Pretty overwhelming, okay? And this is what needs to be forgiven because of the lack of knowledge, basic knowledge of my own needs, okay, and a willingness to be a part of something that I thought was good for me, but on the contrary, it actually was really harmful, okay. And being a highly sensitive person, I feel things sooner, okay, more intensified way, okay, in more intensified way. I like to think like that. So yeah, I was forcing myself to smile when I didn't want to, okay, to go out there to parties because I just wanted to please somebody else because it was their birthday, for example. But inside, everything inside of me said, "Oh, you just need to go and lie down. You just need to go and rest. You need to go there and literally heal yourself, okay, and spend some time with yourself, okay, and be on your own, because this is what I observed with animals. They stay in isolation unless they heal their wounds, okay. They don't go out there hunting with anybody and join in their herd, okay, when they're wounded. They just stay in isolation and then find a little hideout, and they do heal, okay, and they wait, and they give themselves time, and they give themselves patience, and they don't push anything, and they don't force anything. They don't force themselves to do because they know that they're not ready yet, okay, and they only come out when they're ready. And this is what I was doing. What I was doing was the opposite, okay. And so that's one thing I wanted to say, because I sometimes feel there's something sitting in me, okay, like for example, I have some tension in my stomach and I can feel that this is something that needs something. This is exactly something that needs to come out. that there is some pressure where my diaphragm is, for example, and if I don't say it out, it's never going to get released. Okay, this is exactly why it's so important to speak about what you're feeling. Okay. So yeah, one thing was the kitten. Okay, and the other thing that was on my mind today a lot is the changes. Okay, the changes I want to make in order to heal this kitten, to make this kitten be functioning in the right way. Okay, because the kitten is now better. Okay, but sometimes you just I found myself doing the same thing all the time. Okay, the same thing all the time, and it wasn't working. Okay, and as a person I like to think of myself as quite aware of the processes that are going on around me, because I'm quite observant and I'm really lucky. I can see other people, and what other people have in common that I wasn't finding very attractive was that they're not making any changes in their lives. That they are um, they eat the same thing for breakfast. They always eat the same thing. And I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm just saying that this is working for some people. Okay, but what I've observed in other people, because it's easier to observe in others what you need to change in you, okay, was that the lack of or the lack of will to make changes makes people quite sad. Okay, in a way where they just they're tired of the routine, and the motive is just repeating itself day by day, and there is no real excitement about anything. Okay, so my change, so well, I realized that I need a change. Okay, when I notice it just really makes me not angry with people that they know, but I just, for example, I can see that they need a change in order to be a little bit more happy. But since I can't physically, I can suggest something to people, right? If they tell me that they've got a problem with something. However, I can't make anybody do it. Okay, they have to do it themselves. They have to be ready for it. However, what I can do is change something myself in my own life. Okay, but I had this tendency of putting my attention out there. I don't know why it happened. Okay, and I'd rather not think why exactly I had that tendency. Okay, perhaps it's got its roots somewhere in childhood. Okay, most probably. But I had that. I always have this attention out there. Okay, that I just observe other people, and but it's good. Okay, it's a good sort of feature to have. However, to use it in order to judge them, to judge what other people do, that isn't good. Okay, and this is what I was doing. That isn't good in my opinion, and I'm guilty of it because I was I was directing my attention out there on other people's doings or thoughts or whatever they were saying. And I was allowing myself to judge whether I think is right or not, without any consideration of the fact that this person has got completely different journey to mine, and the only person I need to concentrate on is myself, okay, and my life, because believe me, and there was a lot to fix in my life. And instead of taking full responsibility for it, instead of being honest with myself, what needs fixing, and showing myself and pointing out that needs doing, that needs doing, that needs changing, that needs throwing away, and treat my life as a little sort of project, I was pointing out at other people's problems that needed fixing. And yeah, so I did that, and I'm guilty of it. However, situations that occurred in my life finally led me to that conclusion that no, okay, this is not right. This is making me tired. This is making me feel wrong. This is not making me feel healthy and not happy. Okay, I need to change something. So I started asking questions. Why do I feel like this? Why do I have headaches, for example? Why do I feel tired? Okay. Why do I feel like my muscles are tensed all the time? Why do I have 100,000 of symptoms and my body is trying to scream and tell me something, because my natural state is health as a human being, and my body is trying to communicate with me that something I'm doing is wrong and I am ignoring it completely. Okay, so all those signals I had, there were signals from my body to change something, but I was ignoring it. And finally, when I clicked, okay, I clicked in the right way. That yes, there is something to change, but you have to do it. You have to get off your bum, okay, and do something. Do something. And obviously, people around me, and that feature I have of being observant, being observant and finding things in common, and have a little bit of an analytical way of thinking and logic, helped me to figure out what is good for me and what isn't. Okay, so I'm pretty pleased with that. However, the changes to make change is not easy, because you need to find yourself. You need to ask yourself what you want. Okay, and what I was doing wrong was directing, as I said, directing it outside. So, for example, I was asking everybody how they were, okay, because I always used to think that it's okay, that caring for people makes you a good human being, okay, and I'm not saying this is wrong. However, I think I didn't quite understand the full concept of that statement, okay? Because what I didn't include in this statement was that I am also that human being that needs to be cared for, okay? And I overlooked myself completely, and disregarded my own needs, um, just to fulfill others' needs and please others, okay? And this is what I did. And this is where mainly my headaches came from, okay? This is where they came from doing things for others, overlooking myself, asking others how they were and listening to it and trying to help them if there was a problem, but never asked myself how I was, and whenever there was a problem, trying to fix myself, help myself, and make it easy for myself. Okay, this is where I was going wrong, where I thought, well, the headaches are gone. Okay, and this is the bottom line. After about 2 years of very conscious work of showing boundaries, okay, of fixing things and changing habits, and changing the habit of anything that concerns pleasing other people without being for myself in the first place. Okay, so yeah, this is what happened. And so if you're one of these people who feel a little bit of balance, okay, then it might not necessarily. The reason why I'm exposing this example from my own experience and life is just because I know that there might be a case somewhere out there, okay? Because for some reason, selfishness is frowned upon in society, okay? And selfishness is nothing but looking after your own needs and looking after your self, okay? Asking yourself how you are, okay? Asking yourself what you need and asking yourself what I can do, myself, what I can do to make it easy for myself, okay? To make it better for myself, to make it healthier for myself, okay? Yeah. So I'm not forcing this kitten from underneath the sofa ever again, okay? I've learned my lesson and I understand what I want to do is just to give this kitten as much time as it needs to in order to recover and heal, and in order to be a happy kitten again, okay? And it needs compassion, understanding, and lots of love and care, okay? And I'm not going to make this kitten to look after other kittens when it's got its issues to fix in the first place, because this kitten's going to be no good in playing with other kittens when it's not feeling for it, when it doesn't feel like doing it, okay? So yeah, today this is my my little lecture. I'm really pleased with that because I feel a little bit more relaxed after I've said that. And I can breathe, okay? With every video I'm recording, I have a deeper the need to breathe deeper, and it's really good for me. So I'll carry on doing it. And yeah, see you next time. And if you like it, then give me thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, thanks a lot.